And this is the part where psychic TikTok is going to cancel me. But honestly, psychics are generally going to give you the response that will give them the least amount of resistance. And that is both a conscious and subconscious approach. Conscious in that they are fully aware that people are very skeptical about psychic work and how it happens and where it comes from. It's also subconscious because a legit psychic is essentially self-trained to trust themselves. And especially if you're talking to a psychic that's online, you're probably going to get a mix of energies from them where they're trying to trust their intuition, but at the same time trying to keep things going so that they can keep that live going. That isn't to say that loving yourself is not a legit response, because it really is. But it's kind of important to explain why that is the case for somebody to accept that and not just see it as a cop-out answer from a psychic. People don't recognize that our attitudes and our self-talk expresses itself subconsciously, and it comes off of us like fumes. So if you are a naturally happy, bubbly person, that is going to come out in their facial expressions and their body language, and it's a feeling. When you are talking to someone, you can tell they're bubbly and they're positive, and they have like that hopeful outlook. It just comes off of them. In the same way, it expresses itself subconsciously when we are super negative about ourselves, when we don't love ourselves, when we judge ourselves and we have a negative internal narrative. That is going to come off of us, and people are just generally going to avoid this type of person because they don't want to get caught up in that negativity, or they don't know how to handle that negativity. But when it comes to our love life, there are so many different aspects of what can create that environment, that atmosphere for a healthy relationship. And it's not always only self-love, but that is going to play a big part if you're expressing yourself negatively. That's just a part. That's just a part. There are other parts. You said that you live in a town that you don't like and you can't get out. There are other aspects of your environment, of your life as it is, that you feel like you could fix and make better. And these are going to be the things that you need to approach and take care of before you can expect that big, bubbly, positive outlook in life. Once again, I don't know all the limitations. I don't know what the situation is exactly. But to handle any problem in life, any situation where we feel limited, you have to recognize your strengths. If you have the time and energy to recognize what you can't do, you can take that time and energy to recognize what you can do. And I'm not talking about, I can drive a forklift or I can work with machines. It is as simple as I can communicate well. I can understand people. Basic human skills first.